yeah, his team contacted my management,
Yeah.
and we were on a flight like the next month because I actually answered all of these questions and shut all these journalists up. Whenever I'm on that stage, I'm out. It's a fucking war place, man. Like it's this world is not peaceful, like at all.
Welcome, Silvana Imam, to the second episode of the Setting the Record Straight podcast.
Thank you very
We're doing
much.
this, we're doing this interview because you're performing in Copenhagen at Vega on the 6th of April.
Yes.
So I wanted to get into some different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to talk to you about the show at some point and the shows you've already done on the tour. But I would actually like to start somewhere else. The first time
Okay.
I kind of noticed you and your music, because
Yeah.
in 2015, a guy called Emil Stabil was blowing up quite a lot in Denmark, and you did a remix of his song called Swimmingpool.
Word.
And you
Yeah.
being very always talking about women's rights and being very proactive in that movement, I would really like to ask you, why did you choose to do a remix of Swimming Pool?
I mean, first of all, uh, I loved the song. The song was really good. I loved the vibe actually on it. And then second of all, whenever I write something, then it becomes, how do I say this? Like I wrote a verse about me wanting another girl or me having sex with
Yeah,
another female. So that's like there you have it. Like that's the act, that's the art. Like that's what you get. Like there's
yeah,
nothing, and then a lot of people will be against it because we're living in this world that we're living in that it's not so open.
yeah,
And so I wanted to jump on it and just do a verse like every other male rapper
yeah. So my
because
thought,
desire is not disrespect. Desire is something we all have, like, so I just felt like hell yes.
yeah, from my perspective, I always thought that you wanted to kind of flip it, kind of like because it's always the male gauge towards women,
Mm.
and my thoughts were always like, okay, she's trying to flip it into, okay, she loves women, so
Yeah.
she wants to flip that into something else and kind of
Yeah.
take,
Well, yeah, but in what way could I flip it? Like there's no deeper meaning in it. Like it's me
okay,
writing
yeah,
about a girl I'm having sex with. Like
yeah,
it's not that deep. It's just that it becomes deep because people make it,
mhm,
political, and people make it, uh yeah, just like the system is very
okay.
homophobic.
So my question in itself is kind of like the problem.
I mean, I mean, yeah, because it's not so interesting. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's
the
just
interest.
a verse.
Yeah, yeah, no, but the interesting thing is why we have to talk about this, right?
Yeah.
That's the interesting part. Like
Hmm.
the answer is within the question. The question is like why is that even important to talk about? Yes,
Hmm.
because the structures of the society and the system, this is how it looks like. It's
Yeah.
homophobic, misogynist. It's a lot of things, and that's that's more interesting than like, oh, road, like we're all people, like I don't
Yeah.
know, no outer perspective. Like I only create from within and
Yeah.
out, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Okay. But would you understand if somebody were like to think what I was thinking, like maybe that you saw it as a problematic song, like what Emil says about women in the song, with
Like, what the fuck is he saying? I don't remember.
he's just saying that a girl is so wet that he can swim in her. Uh,
Yeah, I mean,
he washes the floor. She washes the floor with her, like, and yeah,
how's that problematic? I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is like
mm.
for
I
my girl. Like,
I think where it comes from, for me at least, it's that women have always been sexualized through rap music a lot, especially in the US. So that's why I wanted to ask the question because I found it very interesting. Like, okay, did you even have any thoughts like on that subject when you did the song?
I mean, I always have these. So, like, of
Okay.
course, I'm a woman that's
Yeah,
always going to be like
yeah,
something that is
yeah,
here and present. But like, if 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 I'm engaging with a female, then I'm
mm,
gonna, and that's great. That's great that I write about it in a sense that is just so, how do you say, without filters and,
yeah.
just pure. It's really pure.
Okay,
My lust for women is pure.
okay. Yeah, of course.
That's it. That's it. Like,
Okay, so rounding that verse off and that song off, how did the song come about?
yeah, okay, so it was my management, actually. I think it was something, yeah, our manager. I think he reached out to, I don't remember really, such a long time ago, but uh yeah, I just recorded the verse in my studio and I sent it to him and he loved it. And
Yeah.
yeah, he reached out
Have you
and
talked since or?
I mean, we met once, but that
Okay.
was a really long time ago as well. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So not really any time
Actually, is
like
he good? Is he
what?
good? Is
Yeah,
he good?
he's good. He's good. He's not released a lot of stuff recently, but he has made quite a lot of hits since then as well. But he has some years where he's been a little bit more like laying low. Maybe he'll do a comeback. You never know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But moving on. So
Mm.
I wanted to stay in the Danish mind frame because I I was at your show in 2019 when you opened up Roskilde. You had obviously already performed at Roskilde years earlier in 2015, for instance, when you did the swimming pool verse as well. But I just want to ask you, how was it performing at the Orange stage? What was your experience?
I mean, that stage is huge, and it was such an honor to get that slot, to open it. And it was amazing. It was amazing. It was really big. Like, uh, I really like to do, like, I really love to have like minimalistic setting
Yeah.
because I want to, I feel I don't want any distractions. I want the lyrics and me to be in focus.
Mhm.
So I felt it was just great. So such, it was very good energy and no, it was beautiful. It was really good. I
Okay.
had fun, like, but it was so big that the stage was just so it was I love these I think I love the smaller events more where you get to connect with people because it's so hard to connect
Yeah.
with people when you're on such a big stage, you
Yeah.
know?
So
I mean, yeah.
so you feel like it's the smaller venues are better.
Yeah, depending on, of course, the bigger venues are more bombastic
Yeah.
and more, it's just everything is
Are the
super big.
are the bigger
But
events perhaps more like it's maybe for me it seems like it's the great thing about the bigger events is to say that, oh, I did that more than the actual experience, or am I, or is that wrong?
actually, no, no, not for me. No, I love doing
Okay.
the experience is good. No, I love the experience. I mean,
Okay.
they have this also festival in Oslo called
Yeah.
Øya,
Yeah.
which is also very great. And I don't know. I love the big venues. I really do.
Okay.
The festivals. It's
Yeah.
also summer, and it's just another vibe in a
Mm.
sense. Now
Mm.
I'm doing like a club tour,
Yeah.
and it's just more intimate in a
Okay.
sense, and
Yeah.
different vibes, different feelings.
Yeah. Because in Denmark, Roskilde Festival is like a huge cultural institution, and it's the
Yeah.
biggest stage to be on in Denmark for any Danish artist. Do you like in Sweden, does it hold any type of like importance, Roskilde Festival? Is it like a festival people recognize, or what is like the gauge of Roskilde in like in Sweden, for instance?
No, no, Roskilde is really it also has big like people no people really love Roskilde here in
Okay,
Sweden.
so when pe you perform at the orange stage, it's like something that is like within people's mindset or mind frame that
It
okay,
is, yeah, yeah.
you
It's like,
perform.
oh, yeah, it is a bit. I mean, people do still talk about it here that I opened the orange stage.
Okay,
Absolutely,
okay, okay,
yeah,
okay. That's
absolutely.
interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so I wanna take you back once again to 2015 because in that year that was your that was the year you really broke through.
Yeah.
So and in 2015 you did Sway in the Morning, the Sway interview in the
Or
US, which is quite a big show. How did that come about?
yeah, that was actually amazing. He's such a cool dude, man. I mean, we met. He read an interview I did with Vice magazine
Yeah,
back in 2014, I think, and then yeah, his team contacted my management,
yeah.
and we were on a flight like the next month or something. Like
Okay.
it was really it was such a great experience because during that time I had in Sweden answered so many questions about how is it to be a female rapper in a male dominant industry,
Hmm.
but I didn't get one question of that sort in New York
Hmm.
uh, at his in his show. So that was super great to be a part of, to be like, okay, this is really about music. He
Yeah.
loves craft, he loves the art, like
Yeah.
he really, which I appreciate so much.
So it's almost like liberating that for once you weren't like
A rapper.
forced in. Yeah, you were just a rapper. You weren't talked
Yeah.
into any political scheme or yeah.
Yeah. But it's also the thing is I understand, and like I understand that I have to do it, and I'm glad I'm willing to do it. Really, I
Yeah.
am. But like don't I just don't want it to overshadow the lyrics that I write, like the art, the
Hmm.
craft, the
Okay.
you know that's the most important thing to me, and
Okay.
of course it stems from something. I mean, I only write from
Yeah.
my own experiences and
Yeah.
so of course, what I see in my experiences is, well, obviously political,
Yeah.
I'm blind, you know.
Do you feel like you've taken a lot of hits for other women when it comes to like being a female rapper and those sorts of things?
I feel that after 2015, I feel that female rappers nowadays, they don't get these questions. How is it to be a female rapper? This and that. They don't get those questions because I actually answered all of these questions and shut all these journalists up. So I feel like that is an influence I'm very, very proud of.
You say that you shut a lot of journalists down. What questions did you f feel the need to shut down when you were in those interviews?
I mean, it was like, how is it to be a female rapper in a male dominant industry? How is this? How is it to be a female? How is it to be a lesbian? How is it like, all these like kind of, it's like, I don't, it's such weird questions, and they hold no depth,
Hmm.
depth. How do you say that?
Yeah, I, I know
So
what you
hard
say.
to say.
Yeah,
Um, and but it is what it is. I answered them.
you answered them, and that was it.
Yeah, and that was really it.
Okay. Um, Turning to music then, making it about the music. Your show at Vega on the 6th of April.
Yeah.
What can we expect from that show?
Well, you can expect violence, you can expect a lot of love, and you can expect freedom.
Okay.
These are yeah.
Those are the things. Okay, because I've watched some of your stories from you have already done some shows on the tour.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
and I really want to ask you, you've been wearing this plated armor. I saw a picture of that. What's that all about?
You know what I feel? I feel like that's I always use some kind of I started with this armor thing in 2015 when I
Yeah,
had this like vest on me that a friend he customized it and suited
yeah.
up.
Okay.
I feel because I feel whenever I'm on that stage, I'm out. It's a fucking war place, man. Like it's this world is not peaceful like at all. And it's never been like it's always people taking shots at me, people doing this, people doing that, you know. And I feel like when I suit up, it's like you cannot uh I feel I feel safe.
Mhm.
I feel it is an armor that I'm wearing.
Who do
That
you feel like you're at war against when you're on
listen,
stage?
listen, the world is at war. Like the world is at war with against it's love. Like the world is at war against love, you know, against freedom, against peace. And you know, I choose peace and love every time. But like if you push me too hard, if you push people, if you pour cold water over my head for you know a longer period, I
Yeah.
will fight back. Like the resistance will fight back. This is this is like you cannot just sit and take shit all the time. You will fight back at one point, you know. And I feel that is the whole kind of concept that is being missed, that people are not talking about, that we are supposed to take all this crap and all this shit and just be like good citizens, and we're supposed to be good immigrants, and we have great jobs, and we're supposed to be thankful and grateful. And mind you, like I'm very grateful for this life. Like this is, but there is this extreme, you know, uh the side of me that is like, okay, if I have to suit up, I will suit up. And you cannot, like, I'm unfuckwittable. You cannot fuck with me. Like I've been through too much. I've seen too much. I know too much. So so it's like, I don't know. Yeah.
So is it a war against the system, or I'm trying to get
Yes.
at who are who are in your thoughts when you're like feel like, because I know who in my thoughts
Yeah.
when I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna show them. But who are
Mm.
in your thoughts like when you're like, let me show them what I got.
It's not a concrete us and them. It's not about that because I don't want to divide, but
Oh.
it's about being able to be who you are without the in without just being who you are. So whoever is not happy with this, whoever is not like, so there's not man, I mean, just look at the world. I don't know, like, is there anything else I can say?
Is there any conflicts in the world that frustrates you more than others at the moment? If you
I
look
mean,
at it?
I mean, of course, we know Palestine, right? That's the, but then there's, you know, it's not just Palestine. Like, you know, we have Syria, like where my father is from, and you know, that's been going on for a lot of years
Yeah.
when U.S. troops attacked Syria and etc. That broke my father's heart in million pieces and broke
Yeah.
my heart too, of course. And but then we have Yemen, Afghanistan, Iraq, all these conflicts. Like it's not even conflict. It's really mm, we're supposed to sit back and watch the white man do
Mm.
this imperialisterna, like the imperialism is
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Are
and
there
you cannot like sit and talk about, uh, you know, women's rights and not talk about all people's rights. You have to talk about all people's rights. Like right now, yeah, I don't know. You can't choose who you're gonna, if you're gonna be in solidarity with people and love and human rights, then you have to do it with all people of the world. Like you cannot just choose who you want to be in solidarity with. You
yeah.
have to.
Shutting that the political talk down and moving on to
Mm.
something that's exactly what you said that you're trying to give your attention to, your music and your family. So I've listened to
Yeah.
the new album, and there's loads of songs that I really like actually. When I listened through the album, but a song that I really noticed was the last song called Liljas Bøn, so Liljas
Mhm.
Prayer, and
Yeah.
on that song, it is your mother that features, right? So what I wanted
Yeah.
to ask you is, what does your mom mean to you? What is she to you?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for liking this song and for appreciating that piece. It's not even a song. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it's a prayer.
yeah,
Um, and that means a lot to me, really, because what what my mom means to me is she is she's the most she is the most influential person in my life.
yeah,
She is very Her spirit is very what she has given me, like the love she has given me has, you know, what I read the other day? I read the other day that the highest frequency is being able to be yourself and actually loving yourself. It's higher than love even. And my mom always let me be myself. She's always been supportive. When I studied psychology, I have a master's degree in psychology. And I didn't have a lot of money to make music and all of these things. She paid half my rent when I lived at that student
yeah,
dorm.
yeah, yeah.
She always supported me in every possible way. Like when I come with my problems to her, like she's she's always very she's like she gives me perspective. She makes me zoom out
Yeah.
because and that is something I really honor when people can make me zoom out, because usually I make other people zoom out and I'm like, think like this, and the world is bigger than this, and you're gonna be like I'm very good at like seeing the bigger picture. So
Mm.
when I get into this headspace that is, well, not so good, then she makes me happy. I don't know, she's a very kind soul. She's a very positive person. She has a lot of faith, and this is what gets me through, yeah, my hardships.
Okay. Okay. So we're coming to the end of the interview. But what I wanted to ask you lastly, we have a couple minutes left in us. What I wanted to ask you here at the end is, have your mother and your father given you any abilities within music?
Good question. Well, I would say my father is a writer, so he's a writer, a poet, a journalist. And my mother is into theater. She's studied theater and always been like a very performative person, man. She's
Mm.
a lot. So yeah, I think maybe I inherited some of these things from them. Um, but mostly like camp. How do you say that in English?
The
Campen.
struggle or like the
Like
fight
the
or
struggle. Yeah, yeah. The need to, like,
fight
the
for a
big
greater
empathy.
cause?
Yeah, like the anti-racism, all
Yeah.
these things. That I think that is the biggest thing I got from them. Maybe
Okay.
that it's, yeah,
Okay. Perfect.
but I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. That was all the questions that I had. Thank you so much for the interview. And I'll look forward to see your show on.
Yeah, man, come say hi backstage after the show.
I definitely will. I definitely will if
Yeah.
if they let me past. But
Yeah.
we'll figure that out.
They will. They will.
Okay, perfect. Thank you
Okay,
so
cool. It
much.
was nice
Okay.
talking to you. Okay,
See you.
bye.
Bye.